The last video about racism that you need to see. Whenever people talk about racism, they for instance talk about the landlord who is not giving a person who has a foreign name a flat. It is about the employer who does not give a person with a foreign-looking name a job. Or people who look foreign to the country's locals they go to, and they are being out to look for a job or look for a flat and the landlord or the employer does not give them that. After having met them. And then they say, well, those people are racist. So in other words, they don't like them, they don't give them a job, they don't give them a flat because they are black or they are Asian. Now does that explain why there are people who let to Asians and who let to black people? What is the commonality among those that are being let to? And given jobs to? And those who are not? It is always the same thing. And I assume people who happen to be black or to be Asian and who didn't get a job or flat already know. They just pretend they don't. And that is, it is always about culture. The culture where people come from, how they behave. It does not come down to looks. It comes down to behavior, to mentality, to mood. When you meet people who are Muslims, in most cases there is an aggressive and angry mood when you are around them. It is not comfortable. It is not somebody whose attitude you want as a tenant. And they blame the landlords or employers for being racist. As in, I couldn't do anything. I was the perfect, nicest person. And they didn't give me a flat or didn't give me a job because I am. And now make your choice. Muslim, Asian, black, a woman. Anything like that. But every single time, these are excuses. You are just not a likable person. That is the point. You are just not a likable person. Nobody in his sane mind wants you around. And the very fact that you talk about racism is because you don't want to look at the obvious cause, which is your behavior. If you were a nice person, if you were likable, if you were competent, you would get the job. But if you are just obnoxious and self-righteous and have nothing to show for, of course people will not like you. And of course people will not give you a job or not give you a flat. Of course. Is that really so hard to understand?